17th. It's a Thursday. It's 12:33 p.m. Um, so the market's gonna close in like 3 hours or so. And this is what my portfolio is looking like today. I'm up like $95. I was up like 100 earlier. But this is what I'm at right now. Basically, just because stimulus talks seem to be, realistic, and um, a stimulus package looks to be really, really close and within reach now. So the market is just reacting to that. Before I continue and show you my positions, I want to ask you to subscribe and like this video, because I think over 90% of the people that watch these investment portfolio updates that I post aren't subscribed. So if you could please subscribe, I would really appreciate that. I really would. It would help me just push this content even more to more and more people. I'm only averaging about 5 or 10 views a video, so if I could just break that barrier, I think that'd be awesome. So if you could like and subscribe, that'd be great. Okay, so let's continue. So this is what I am at for today. This is what I'm at for the week, for the month, 3 months, and all time since Valentine's Day last year. So again, for the week, for the month, 3 months, and since Valentine's Day, since I started, I'm up 17%. So let's go really quick through Nike. I have 33 shares of Nike, and they are just zooming. I bought Nike at an average cost of $79, and when I bought it, the target price for Nike, I think the fair value for Nike was like $77 or something like that, or $75, and that's the rating by according to Morningstar, and according to Robinhood, and the uncertainty is high. So I mean, so I guess, I don't know if you guys want to pay attention to any of that. But yeah, I bought it at an average cost of $79, and I had purchased some before that, but then I sold it and rebought it, so I kind of erased, and my gains were kind of like tweaked. But I mean, it is what it is. So that's when I bought it. I remember, when did I buy it? I want to say, if I bought it at an average cost of $79, I must have bought it like right. See, I know I bought some here, and then I bought some like right here, so it averaged out. But what I'm trying to say is, when I bought it at an average cost of $80, the target price on Money, CNN Money, Yahoo Finance, and all these other places like the Wall Street Journal and stuff like that, they said that and CNBC Money, the target price for Sony was about, I think, $85 at best. That was the high end for the next few quarters, and the low end could have been, I think, like $69, and then the median was like 77 or something like that, right? So according to them, I mean, I had little room to grow, but I knew that the PlayStation 5 was coming, and I knew the hype and all of that, and I actually bought one myself. So I was like, fuck it, why not? Let's just buy it. And I did, and look at it now. Like, it just exploded. Now they updated their target price for Sony, and it's like over $100. It's like 105 or 106. So this goes to show how, if you, I mean, I'm not going to say don't listen to analysts, but if you do, you could miss out, right? Because if I would have listened to them and I'd been like, okay, well, I'm only going to grow, $5 more from here, in the best of cases, scenarios, instead of buying $2,000 worth of Sony, let me buy 1,000, right? So now you miss out on all this growth because you listen to analysts instead of doing your own homework, and looking at the space that this company's in and what they're trying to do, I know, I got lucky. They are buying Crunchyroll. I didn't know about this. Nobody could have predicted that when I bought the stock, but it just goes to show how, if you have faith in the company, or you think about, gee, I wonder, I know the hype. Like, I know the hype of the PlayStation 5. I want one. I can't get one. I have one now. The world fiends for one. Is a 65-year-old going to understand that coming into, coming into the launch? Probably not, right? But moving on. Nike, up over 1% today. I bought Nike at like 114 or so. So I don't know if I want to buy more. Again, I missed out on growth from Nike because I listened to these analysts, which I didn't listen to. Which I didn't listen to when I bought Sony because I believed in the hype. But Nike, there wasn't anything for me to believe in. There wasn't like revolutionary products or anything like that. I guess people always buy Nike regardless, but that's that, I guess. So I have I have 5 shares of Nike. I will be looking to get into that, but they just do not seem to be slowing down. And to buy in right now and then have it pull back a whole bunch, I mean, that's a big deal. I would have to wait. If it pulls back like 10%, I would have to wait like a year to see any growth or whatever. So Apple, I have 18.5 shares of Apple. I think they're gonna grow even more because I think they're gonna beat earnings. I know that in the last quarter their phones weren't included in the price, because it got pushed back. The release got delayed, so the sales for the phones are coming out for the next quarter. So that's going to be interesting to see. That's an average cost of 107. So to buy some right now, right, to nibble in right now, I mean, that's kind of a hard pill to swallow, just because my average cost is so low. But we'll see what I do. Moving on to Tesla, I have almost 1 share of Tesla. I'm like 0.8, less than 0.8 shares away. I mean, we don't know what's gonna happen with Tesla, right? Once it gets into the S&P 500, is it gonna just correct itself? Is it gonna, drop? Is the S&P gonna be affected a lot by this stock? Because as we know, the S&P doesn't move much. It's one of those things that's very well balanced because of all the companies that it indexes and stuff like that, just like the Dow Jones and stuff. So it doesn't move much, but knowing how volatile Tesla is, like what's going to happen? Is it going to affect the S&P or not? I want to skip over Rolls-Royce for just 1 second. I bought some FuelCell. I'm still negative like 50 cents. I bought it when it was like super high. I think I bought it like right here. And then it just massively pulled back like the next days. I only have like 11 shares, so I was only lost like $6 or so. I bought $100 worth, so I'm 60 cents in the hole right now. I mean, nothing to really say much there. I kind of bought FuelCell because I wanted to buy Plug, but Plug was just expensive, right? Just massively expensive. Like, just Plug is just trucking on. It's fucking crazy. So I was like, well, if Plug does grow, it'll pull the energy stocks with it. And FuelCell will benefit from that. So there we go. I want to talk about Activision. I missed out a ton on Activision, and I wanted to keep my eye out on this. I bought like $30 of it when it was like $75, and I knew that you know, with Call of Duty and stuff like that, it was gonna have massive sales. Warzone's been killing it, you know, the battle pass, everything, all things that I actually use, which I guess it's a good a good rule of thumb to go by, right? Like, okay, well, I drink a lot of soda, so you know, maybe I should buy Coca-Cola, or you know, things like that. Like, if you know that this is a thing that sells and that a lot of people do it and a lot of people consume it, then maybe it's smart to have that be, you know, your rule of thumb. Your growth might not be enormous, but you won't have any losses, right? Because it's going to be safe investments, and safe investments grow slowly. But now I want to talk about Rolls-Royce. So my average cost for Rolls-Royce was $195, and I'm so deep into Rolls-Royce right now because I have like 1,000, like a 1,200 in, or like 1,100 in this account also, and the average cost for this one is 177, right? The price is at 160 right now, so I'm negative 122 on this, and I'm negative 330 over here, so I'm negative four. I'm negative like $500, right? Or 450, 450. Let's just say I'm down 500, but I've done the math. So far I'm so into Rolls-Royce. Like, my money is like, it's a lot of money. It's like almost like 3,000. Now for every penny that it goes up or down, I either go up I either go up $16 or down $16. So that's really interesting because it had a high when I bought it at 195 for, like, I know it's not going to show it on this chart because of how Robinhood is. Since it was only there for like, I think like 30 seconds, it won't really show it. But when I bought it at 195, then it went up to like 250 or 240, and I was up like $400. So if it can go, you know, anything past, you know, anything near 3, I'm golden, right? But of course, that's a massive hurdle. That's a massive hurdle. And I don't know if I want to buy more just to drive my average cost down, and then, you know, quickly regain some of that. So I think that'd be okay, kind of smart, but yeah. So that's gonna be a very interesting play. So if you guys made it this far, it's gonna be interesting to see Rolls-Royce and what happens to me and Rolls-Royce, and you guys can learn from this. Either it's gonna be a really good bet or a really bad bet. I know that that the demand for air travel is low, but with the vaccine coming out, you just never know, right? Another one that I've been looking at is, you know, International Airlines Group. If, you know, we can get pre-pandemic, you know, levels anytime, you know, that'd be awesome. That would be awesome. But you know, that's the thing. We don't know. So it's gonna be crazy. But hey, that's why we learn, right? And this is a play that I can do, you know, because I'm young. Because it's like, if you lose, you still have time to regain and reassess your strategies. You know, if I was like 65, I would not be doing this because, you know, my account would probably be bigger, but like, I just don't have time. If I take a big loss, you know, I don't have time to recoup. I'm gonna retire. You know, I'm old, shit like that. So anyway, if you made it this far into this video, please like and subscribe. I'll be putting out this content. I don't make money off of these videos, so just let this be known that it's just pure content. Just want to show this roller coaster with you guys. And, like I said in the past video, I'll probably name or title this video like Road to 100K or So it's the same. So yeah, see you guys. Peace.